Okay, I got 69.
We're going to play Party Quirks, which is a fun game where we have one guesser, which is Matt, and then 3 different party goers, and that's going to be Joe, Evan, and Ian.
Yep.
All right, come on out.
Yeah.
In front of the audience. Bye, Matt. All right, so.
I don't like to hit the pillar, I'm sorry.
So Matt is hosting a party, and these are our 3 party goers who have a random quirk about them. So let's start. Can I get an animal?
Lobster.
Penguin.
Otter.
No, penguin's
Lobster.
Unicorn.
Otter. That's otter return.
Can we do a lobster?
There's one in the store.
Okay. Okay. Next, we've got our long boy. I want something you find in a bedroom.
Yo-yo.
Me.
Condom. Condom.
A body pillow.
Pizza box.
Pizza box.
Actually,
Dirty underwear. Dirty underwear.
Dirty underwear.
You're gonna be dirty underwear.
Become the laundry pile.
And last up, I want a kitchen appliance.
Blender.
Coffee pot. Tea kettle.
He's the sink.
Rice cooker.
Did you just
A
say?
whisk.
Okay, I know
Change
it's
that.
not a kitchen appliance, but can you throw guillotine?
Corey.
All right. So we got lobster, dirty underwear, guillotine. I'm gonna go get our host.
Hey. Good, we got the map.
Oh man. I really hope I can impress those guys from the thread I met last night. So I'm gonna throw an authentic Greek party for them. First, we got the statue of Zeus, some golden drachmas, some Greek yogurt, which tastes terrible. I don't know why they make this stuff. And some beer, which has an alpha thing on it. I think that's Greek. Close enough. And now, we wait for the guests. Hello. Hi. Hello. What was that for?
This is what I do for a living.
What do you do for a living? Okay. Well, welcome to the party.
Well, thank you. What do you got?
I've got some crappy yogurt for you to have. So,
This is really bad.
I know, it's terrible.
What is it?
The Greek.
People not playing now don't.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get out.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
Okay, let me get out the good food. So what are you doing in the area? Here's an apple.
Take some tip. Some work out here.
Some work.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
Supposed to be
Beheading people. Some intense work. Hello?
Hello.
Stop that! Hi, are you here for the Greek party?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you can come on in. A bit more, you're still out the door.
Am I good?
No. Yes. No. Would you like some food?
I would like you to put me in a pot.
In a pot?
Yeah.
Uh,
maybe headed first.
Well, they told me the fries want some weed, so...
Hey.
Okay, I can, Here you go. How's that?
It needs to be hot.
Oh, okay. Yep. I can put that on the stove if you want.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna turn that up. Feel warm yet?
Yeah, I'll be ready in about maybe 20 seconds.
20.
Screaming.
We made a hot tub.
Apparently I did. He's enjoying himself.
Oh yeah, he'll be having a great time. But
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
can I come in?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
Would you like some food?
I mean,
Will you stop?
I mean, food. Nah. I mean, do you have some water?
Yeah.
Do you need some soup?
Soap?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a bar of soap from the bathroom.
Sure. That'll do. That'll do.
So, what brings you to the area?
You know, you kind of forgot about me, and I just had to come back. Please.
I forgot about you?
Yeah, you forgot about me.
How drunk was I last
Very.
Oh, I'm
Believe
sorry.
me, I know.
I need some rubber bands. You forgot to rubber band me.
Okay, Mr. Lobster. There he goes. The nature beautiful. So, I forgot about you. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You had like a real crazy night last night, man. Like, whew. You got very drunk, and you did some things, man. You did some pretty serious things, man.
Like fun, serious, or bad serious?
Oh, fun, serious, man.
Oh, and bad
Ooh.
serious. Oh.
Mostly fun, though.
Wait, where were you last night?
Yes.
Yes?
Found I was waiting.
Okay, Mr. Ninja. Executioner? Guillotine? So I guess it's just you and me now.
Yeah, same as it always is.
So what do you want to do for fun?
I mean, I'd prefer to be washed right now because I feel disgusting. Blech.
Okay, dirty bed sheets?
No.
Dirty clothing?
Dude, come on. You shit yourself last night. It was disgusting, man.
Okay, dirty underwear?
Yeah!
Alright. Our next game is a new one that we just started doing. I think we only done it like 3 times. This next game is called Crossroads. And what it is there's going to be 2 people in the middle, and they're going to be running the scene.
Yep. Wait, sorry. Drink wine. I've been eating all day. Sure.
Trying to fatten them up. Alright, so there's going to be 3 people in the middle. Thanks, Heaven, for being late. There's going to be 3 people in the middle. They're going to have a scene, and at random times, I will freeze the scene, and these 2 lovely human beings on the side will offer you 2 different directions at said crossroad. One could be crazy, and one could be fine, or you could do whatever you want. And we're going to ask an audience member to pick a specific crossroad. Now, we need a prompt for the scene.
Lost in the woods.
Lost in the woods.
Know exactly where we are in the woods.
Alright, I like it. You guys are lost in the woods. Whenever you're ready.
Daddy, I'm
Me
scared.
too.
Me too.
Dad, you said you're never scared.
I was scared of letting you down.
I didn't even want to go on this fucking hike.
Daddy, she said the fuck word.
I don't know, kids, I'm the only one who can say that around here. Better fucking remember that. Alright,
Bet your ass I
it's better. Alright, so
She's like
first thing we need to do is kind of find out where we are. You want to help me scope out the area a little bit, guys?
will. Okay. It all looks the same.
That's racist. There's some trees and... Hey, Frederick.
Yeah, Dad?
I was talking to Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad.
Can you please climb that tree and tell us where we are?
Try.
What is this?
Okay. Frederick gets her head stuck in a squirrel hole.
Frederick spies a house made of gingerbread in the distance.
the gingerbread house.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I see something.
It's a mirage in the woods.
I got the old lady outside. It looks like Mom.
Come down, Frederick, and let's go talk to her.
Let's, that way.
Okay. Here we are. Wow, she is ugly.
Told ya.
Well, what should we do? Should we talk to her?
I'm gonna eat a shingle.
Frederick gets shingles from eating a shingle.
The woman is actually somebody from a network trying to find out parents not doing good things to their children.
Daddy, I can't reach.
Oh, here, let me help you. There we go. How's it taste?
Rashy.
Stacy, I do some.
I want a shingle, please.
Now, kids. Finish up completely. Hey, what's this?
I don't know.
We'll knock it off.
It itches.
Good. That's what you get for eating random ladies' houses.
Well, shouldn't you have told me not to do that, Dad? If you knew it was a bad thing?
Kids need to learn from their mistakes. And having a disease that may kill you is a perfect way to do that.
Oh.
Also, I thought shingles only happened to like 7-year-olds, but
Interesting.
50.
That little lady
Well-
looks kind of pissed.
Yeah. Hey, she's kind of looking at us funny.
The witch possesses the dad.
Frederick possesses the witch.
Frank.
The witch possesses the dad.
Looking at us kind of funny.
Disappointing.
That's why I chose.
Daddy,
What's
are you
up,
okay?
I am fine, okay. I've never felt such a young body with such young youthfulness. Who are you kids? Why have you eaten my home?
I'm
Patsy!
Patrick, that's Stacy! It was Stacy's idea!
Frederick and Stacy.
What do you mean it was Stacy's idea?
Stacy ate your roof and then she made me eat some!
I've been looking for 2 kids named Frederick and Stacy to put into my roof. How would you like to eat shingles all day?
Seeing as they gave us a fatal disease, no thanks.
Oh, but these ones won't give you fatal diseases.
Why should I believe you? You made
Because I'm your father.
our dad made us in the first place. How should we trust him?
Because I'm your witch friend.
Which friend?
Yes, that one.
Which friend?
Maybe I don't know. Come into my home, children. Please.
The children tricked the witch into eating her own shingles.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The witch gets shingles from itching one of the kids for them.
Either way, they're getting shingles. Pick which way you want them covered. Who wants to pick? Mine!
She gets strength.
She gets strength.
Kids, don't you love these shingles? Don't they look so appetizing?
Well, I mean, I already have it, so I mean...
But wouldn't you love to be a part of them?
No.
If this is so delicious, why haven't you eaten all of them?
Oh, I wanted to save it for the local children, but...
Well, there's plenty on your roof.
Oh, that's true. They do look rather tasty.
And I mean, look at you. You have my dad's figure. You need to eat.
Oh, he is quite fit. Sort of.
Tasty.
Oh, well, maybe just a bite. Yep, that was a mistake.
Daddy, are you which friend? Dad witch?
Son, let me out! No! Son, help me! No!
Maybe more shingles!
The shingles! They'll make my concentrate!
Either way, they're getting shingles. All right, up next we got another round of 3-15-5 with this time Ian and AJ.
What? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Applaud. Good job. Okay, we've done. Okay, we need a prompt. Looking at you, Sudi. Pine cone.
Ball.
I can roll.
Ball.
Space.
Going balls.
Space.
Space Bangkok.
Space.
Chicken
All
nugget.
right, we got space. We got 30 seconds on the clock.
Get set, go!
Okay, new player, explore territory. Fuck.
Hi.
Hi. What the hell are you? And or who?
I'm Ian.
Hello, Ian. Why are you in the middle of an asteroid belt?
Yes.
Yes. What do you call your people?
Alfred Stay Stupid.
Oh.
Time.
Excellent. All right, reset.
Go.
Okay, you player. What the fuck? Hi, I'm Ian. Hello, Ian. What in the living hell are you?
I come from Roseville.
You're from Roseville, and you're just in the middle of an asteroid belt.
Yep, that's where I
Any
am.
particular reason?
No, not really.
How'd you get
Time.
here?
5 seconds on the clock.
Ready, set, go!
You're playing. What the fuck?
I live in Wellsville.
Why are you here?
Yes.
Why are you in asteroid belt?
Yes.
How'd you get here? Goddamn!
Oh my God.
Big ol'
Great, you do that. We'll do this.
Okay, folks.
Who's in this?
The next game is going to be another 3-player game called Whose Line. You may have seen it before, but essentially it's going to be a generic scene. However, each player will have 2 pieces of paper with a sentence on them, or exclamation, anything really. And at various points throughout the scene, they will have to whip out those pieces of paper and say that line, hopefully introducing them in a coherent way. And as that is done, they will incorporate it into the scene. And the scene's over when the audience, all of them, and occasionally happens where we'll forget one, but
Evan's not in the scene.
so I think they're still picking out prompts back there because they were deuces didn't do before.
So let's hear a prompt.
So yeah, so why don't we get a prompt for the scene while we're waiting? Yes.
Lifeguard training.
Lifeguard training. Anybody got a better one?
Let's hear some options.
Garbage man.
Death gods. So the military.
Oh,
Wow. That's rude.
Brady, throw one out.
One,
Hermit crab
two,
training.
three.
Hermit crab.
Mr. Hatfield, you have something.
Hobo.
How they train your hermit?
Why don't we just go with lifeguard training?
Alright. What? Lifeguard? Hey, who's the best shot, Corey?
Alright, remember, you can't look at them, so don't.
Jump.
Well,
I'm looking at it right now.
You can look at them when you go to use them.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, but I'm not playing it.
Lifeguard training. See.
Listen up, maggots. It's the first day of lifeguard training.
Sir, yes, sir!
You're gonna learn to guard some lives.
Sir,
and
yes,
look
sir.
good doing it. Because you'll be tanning, mostly.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh no. Swimmer. Hi, Dad.
Hi, son.
Ready to see the work day?
No, he just goes here a lot.
Alright.
Now, my son is swimming, and as you can see, his life needs to be saved.
Does it? He doesn't look in any danger.
Well, he's spent
Alright,
time. Go! Okay, now, you put him down, and then you gotta start hitting your chest really hard.
Is that the manual?
Freeze, damn it! Okay, now, you're gonna give him mouth to mouth. But not really, you're gonna scare him into coming out of it.
Down the streets, man, the streets!
Are you good, son?
Karaoke is legal plagiarism.
Where did he go?
There might be minor brain damage. Yeah, the lack of oxygen will do that to you.
He's unconscious for way too long. That's not good for you, sir.
Okay, now that my son is saved, he's alright.
Full time.
No!
What do you usually tell him when he's doing something stupid?
Usually I throw something at him. So I've got this brick.
No.
Now go save him. Faster! He's still in the water! You gotta get him out!
I didn't read a manual! You're a bad teacher. Also,
Flip him over.
he's bleeding.
No shit, I hit him with a brick. What did you think was gonna happen?
I think I'm about to call Child Protective Services.
Breathe! Okay.
Demonstrate.
Yeah. It's just as I always used to say. Ow. Ow, wrong hole. You can't.
Dad, it's gotta be the right hole.
That's right.
Okay, so.
I'm gonna knock him out and then teach you another important lesson.
Alright.
Now, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation is important, but you need to do it with the other hole.
No, sir!
Mouth to ass
That's
resuscitation.
not in my contract!
Part of the curriculum if you want a job.
Prove it!
Start blowing.
No!
It's in the contract.
Not gonna happen.
Yes, it will.
I'm not saving your kid, you're the bad father. You don't deserve children.
Maybe I don't, but I've still got the job. Come on.
Nope.
Yes. You're going to do it.
No.
That's it. Want something done right.
Do it yourself.
Part of the curriculum.
I'll be damned.
Mean pig machine.
How much pain have to incur?
Quite a lot. In fact, I can eat your feet more.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be saying, apples make my eyes bleed.
Hey, you got an apple?
Yeah. I don't think this life's worth saving.
That's my boy. Let's go home.
Dang.
What the hell is that?
I feel quite uncomfortable.
Next bit samples, our next game. So there'll be 4 people, and we're gonna
Jonian.
go do a scene for 1 minute, and at the end of the scene, somebody from the audience, well, we'll gauge the audience's interest, and you guys will actually vote on somebody to lead the scene, and then after that person has left, the other actor will compensate for not having them. So let's get a prompt. How about a fun activity?
Checkers.
Homework.
Trampoline.
Toss?
You might say smoking, it's like licking gun traps.
Trick or treating.
Yeah, it's a dream.
I'm Mark. Get set.
I like trick.
Go.
Oh.
Trick or treat.
The master says, "Hello, little one."
He's scary, Father. I think we're going to another house. Yeah.
Wait, before you leave, the master would like to tell you all something. The master said, "What kind of candy do you like, little boy?"
Chocolate.
Yes, master, I agree. But that kind of chocolate is not good for that little one. What's your second favorite chocolate, little one?
White chocolate.
Indeed, I believe he needs a giant chocolate bar too. Wait, where are they going?
Never mind, you're good.
Time.
Okay, do we want to just call on somebody or like just consensus?
Call someone.
Jasmine.
Ian.
Ace.
Another minute on the clock. On your mark.
Well,
Get set. Improv.
So,
Hi.
The master says hello!
what's that, son? You're scared? I'm scared, Dad.
Yes, I do agree, master. He seems to be crazy.
Trick or treat.
The master says, We don't serve people with multiple disorders.
Well, so we gotta go. We gotta go now. Now.
Yes, Master, I do agree. We need to give him his candy right now.
Chocolate.
The Master says okay, well, give me candy anyway.
Yeah.
I do agree, Master. He was a very strange little boy.
Okay, some of your hand. Frank.
Joke.
Ready?
Hey.
Set. Raw.
Yes, hello. Why, I do believe that today is Halloween, yes. I don't know where all the little children are either. That's right, it is ridiculous. You know what? Yes, I do agree. We do need to find some little kids to get candy to. Ah, yes, the park. A great place to look for kids on Halloween. Oh, you know, it's dark too. Why did you bring a flashlight? No, not the moon. That's not where you find kids. No, I don't have any kids either. Listen, if you want to go to the moon, you can leave me out of it. Yes, bra! Bra to you too, sir.
Tyler.
Come on, somebody vote for Tyler. Corey.
Oh,
One minute on the clock. Ready, set, go.
no. Yes, today's a fine day for people to come to my house and so I can interpret them. Yes, and do I believe that there's people that need to be interpreted, but I don't know where to find them. Isn't that a crazy thing for me to do? Now, I could go to the moon. It is Halloween. The moon is very bright this time of year. So let's go. Oh, I don't have anybody to tell me where the moon is or interpret where the moon is for me. I guess I'll just go take a nap now, I guess.
Oh, that's us.
Yes, it's animal time. All right.
Chairs. My throat hurts.
I wonder why. That's what you do.
I think you mean brawl. All right, this game is called Animal Expert. Ruth here is an expert on teaching an animal or some object how to do something. So I need an animal or a object or something along this. A platypus?
Cactus.
Cactus. I like cactus. All right, now give me a activity.
Knitting.
Playing cactus.
Tap dancing.
Ooh. What was that one, Mike?
Opera.
Opera. Ooh. Okay, you are an expert on teaching cacti how to sing opera. Let's see.
Thank you and welcome back to MTV Opera Edition. I'm here with myself and my other self. I'm here interviewing late legend, great slammer.
Shirley Joe.
Oh, Shirley Joe. There was an error on the teleprompter. My bad. Now, Shirley Joe here. It's come to my attention that you have recently influenced the entire game of opera all itself.
Yes, first I want to say thank you for having me on here today. And it is true that I have revolutionized the art of opera by teaching a unique species the art form that it is.
You heard it here first, folks. She taught a unique species. And what species is that? I know what it is, but the audience might not.
North American cacti.
North American, not the Southern Americans, but just the Northern ones.
Yes, I find the southern ones are far too difficult to train. There's a language barrier.
Oh. Anyways, did you have any difficulty teaching these lovely specimen how to do the lovely art of opera?
Oh, quite. First of all, those needles are darn sharp, and they'll attack you if you piss them off. That and they don't have vocal cords.
Well, what do you do about the needles?
The needles, most of them have been declawed. Found a vet that would do it for a very good price.
You said declawed.
Correct.
I am also informed that cacti do not have hands, so therefore they cannot be declawed.
Well, it's actually a new technique that I invented myself. That you have to pluck the needles out individually.
Oh!
Which is dangerous when you first start, because as soon as you pluck one, they are very mad and still have all their remaining needles.
Now, you know, cacti are very fond of the form of rap. So how did you actually convince them to do opera instead?
Correct. It did take some coercion and lots of bribery. They actually have their own monetary system. They take U.S. currency, Canadian currency, and cocaine.
I also take cocaine, but that's besides the fact. Anyways, so I'm sure that you have had many of students in this cacti division, correct?
Correct.
Now, I'm sure some of them have stood up to you and protested this idea.
Oh, very much so, indeed.
What did you have any rebellious students, and how did you handle them?
Yes, I had one particularly difficult. Thank you.
Yeah,
I had one particularly difficult student in Billy Bob the Cactus, and he was the class clown, you would say, always distracting my other students. And eventually, I just had to kick him out and send him down to South America. Does not get along there well because there is that language barrier. He's
Indeed.
exiled the cactus community now.
That's rough.
Indeed.
But it's for the cause.
It is for the cause.
It's for the cause. Now, you said earlier that cacti do not have vocal cords. How do you make the sound come out of them?
Well, they really have to dig deep within themselves to find this mechanism.
Do they now?
Correct. If they configure their roots in a certain manner, they can do it real good. That and a little carving.
Carving?
Indeed.
Are you talking about using a knife on a living creature to make it sing opera?
I mean, it's like plastic surgery for humans, except for cacti, for the art.
That doesn't sound like plastic surgery. That sounds like you're cutting them out and making them sing for your pleasure.
No, they like it.
Oh! So that's what the screeching is that you call opera?
Yes, that's their artist's soul just screaming to be let out in the form of song.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Do you have any performances coming up?
Yes, we do. We're actually taking Carnegie Hall by stage.
And where's Carnegie Hall?
New York City.
Oh.
I think.
Well, you heard it here first. Geometry expert, geography expert, cactus expert, and opera expert all in one. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the late Slammy. I forgot.
Shirley Joe.
Shirley Joe, that's the name.
Okay, we're trying to figure out what our people are in our next game, which is Story, Story, Die.
That sounds fun.
Yep, I know two of us.
You have the list yet?
Yeah, I know. It's Katie, AJ, Ian, Matt, and
Oh wait, I'm in this one.
Okay.
Go this way then.
So, Story, Story, Die. It's a game where we're going to be telling y'all a story. They'll be telling a story going down the line here, and at some points I will say switch, and then the next person has to pick up right where the other person left off. They are allowed to repeat the previous word that the last person said to help them lead into the next part of the story. But if they repeat too many words, or if they take too long to think, you, the audience, get to boo them out and they get to sit down in shame.
They die.
So,
be vocal.
Be vocal about it. If you don't.
Don't worry, they like it.
Woo!
Hey, we haven't started yet.
I love your spirit though.
All right. I would like a initial prompt for the story to begin.
Burning down the house on Christmas morning.
Wow, that's oddly specific.
Playing at an arcade. Going to GJ's.
For the
Burning
first
down
time.
GJ's on Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Christmas morning. For the first time.
Which one? I've
First
never
time at GJ's?
Never been there.
Burning down GJ's on Christmas morning. I like that.
I think it's better to do the unfortunately to do the burning down the house one. So, we're going to tell the story of how we burned the house down on Christmas.
Ian, you would say.
And Ian, you maybe in whenever you would like.
Okay, so one year Christmas time comes, and my family loves Yankee Candles. Don't know why, it's their thing in the stocking every single year. And my dad had the great idea to light them in advance. And so we all came downstairs Christmas morning to go and open our stockings.
Switch.
Fully expecting to find the lovely Yankee Candle, little did we know they were already on fire. This obviously caused a lot of commotion in my family. The dog was especially confused, as hers had a milk bone scented candle, which was already lit, and she doesn't like fire very much. Less so even now that the house burned down. But anyway, that's not when the incident started. My dad, wonderful man he is, placed them in a way that it didn't cause the stocking to catch on fire, so we were safe for now. So, after we're done opening our stockings and enjoying our candles,
Switch.
The candles were knocked over by the dog, wagging her tail, at the excitement of Christmas morning, because you know how dogs are about Christmas. And the house was on fire. We got the fire extinguisher, didn't do anything, so we had to call the fire department. By the time they got there, it was too late. Burnt to the ground. We had to have pizza for dinner and stuff. Which was a local pizza parlor. It was just, ugh.
Switch.
And that pizza parlor became our home for the next 3 weeks since we had no house. They started to run out of the baking toppings, and I don't know how we survived. After a few days, my dad's coworker offered up his house for us to stay in. That was a mistake for his coworker, as we later burned that one down with completely different scented candles for completely different reasons.
Switch.
That reason is, well, they just didn't get along too well. And my dad has this weird obsession with candles. They keep lighting him in the store. They know it's him. This guy's house burned down. How did he buy them? I say the insurance money that we never saw, but I digress. And so, days go by. It's freezing cold. We've nowhere to be.
Switch.
Nowhere to be, my brother sadly did not make it.
Switch.
but my sister did, and she had the genius idea that we should start living in the Yankee Candle shop.
Switch.
And then my dad burned down the Yankee Candle shop. He set every single candle on fire at the same time. It was almost impressive, really.
Switch.
So we won a world record for that, which gave us enough money to build a new house, which was nice for a little while, but then my
Switch.
dad...
Turned our house into the world's largest goddamn candle! What was the scent? Poverty and suffering, but... Hey, wait, why can't you be? And the fuse came out of the
Switch.
chimney.
And then we set it on fire with some fireworks to celebrate our brand new
Switch.
house.
Sadly, the house didn't make it, and neither did my little sister this time, so it was up to me to save the family and find a new place to live.
Switch.
So how about grandma's? We decided to move to grandma's after we took away all the matches, lighters, anything we could use to start a fire from my dad.
Switch.
And then we put him in a drawer, locked it up.
Switch.
And then we had to leave Grandma's, not because of fire, but she's really racist and it's really a cult. So we stayed with our Uncle Joe, which ended up...
Switch.
Not being too good. His house smell couldn't bring that down, but God, he was somehow more racist.
Switch.
Racism runs in the family. Anyway, at this point, we had scammed enough credit cards to rent a hotel room, and at this point,
We moved into the hotel.
Switch.
Which we were
Switch.
And then just laughed it off. And then the hotel manager was yeah.
And then the hotel
Switch.
Jer was so that he kicked us out.
And then we were on the streets again.
Switch.
And we decided
Switch.
that
we should live in a cardboard box because there were a lot less of us since I lost my brother and sister. It was a very roomy box. I think it came from IKEA, actually.
Switch.
Then it ended up not being big enough, so we were forced to move to a van down by the river. If we were gonna start a fire, we could put it right out, you know.
Switch.
by now, next Christmas,
Switch.
We set the river on fire. We had to use the van to put it out. Once again, we were very, very homeless.
on the brink of starvation with nowhere else to turn to, we went back to Race's grandma's house, and this time we did wind up burning it down on purpose because it was just so obscene, the things she was saying.
Switch.
That we just couldn't take it anymore. We burned it down, and that was that. We had a giant funeral for her, but it was also...
I figured that.
Thankfully, we didn't have to order Grandma to be cremated. That was taken care of.
Don't you think?
forever.
I'm not gonna keep going forever. Yeah, see.
Oh my god.
Fast.
Okay, shittier in that game.
We gotta get worse at that game.
Hey, I'm already spoiling it.
That's a good one.
Isabella, you're the only one that's not. Corey, introduce it.
We can sit out there.
Alright, let's see if I get the numbers right again.
Kind of.
Alright, so this next game is called 2x4. We are not rock solid, but we are made of wood. Anyways, 2x4 is going to work, and there's going to be 2 people off to the side, and they're going to tell a story. While they're telling that story, there's going to be 3 sets of 2 over on the other side, or whatever side they're going to. And while they're telling the story, a pair is going to come in, and they're going to interject, and the first group is going to be doing exactly what they were saying, but in a Shakespearean style. Then those 2 are going to leave, and the story will continue. And then later on, another group will come in, and that group is going to be interpretive dance. And then after they leave, the story's going to keep on continuing until we have a full-blown musical number going on. And then that group's going to leave, and then the story will conclude. Got that all?
No?
Yep.
Say it again.
I'm glad you all don't know what's going on. All right.
Neither do we.
We need a
First time.
a first time doing something for
Gutting a
this.
fish.
Making a PB&J.
Killing.
Getting run over by a car.
What?
Crying yourself to sleep.
Gutting a fish.
Performing an
Ice
autopsy.
fishing. Fly flying.
Hiding a body.
Big Jazz.
Getting hit by a car.
Fishing on the moon.
Fly fishing.
All right. Your problem is fly fishing.
What?
Yep.
What? How'd you
Yep.
What is
Fly and fishing. Please take it as you want. All right. And whenever you're ready, you up.
You know what I could do on a nice sunny afternoon like this,
What?
Jimbo? Fly fishing.
Yeah, gotta get some flies and put them on my fishing pole.
That's exactly it. Do you remember the first time Daddy took us fly fishing? About
Yeah.
60 years ago?
Yeah, I wish you were still here with us.
Indeed, I do too. That terrible fly fishing accident that took him away?
Yeah, the
So-
flies, you know, go up on us.
But I remember that day that started like any other day of fly fishing. We had to go out and catch some flies.
Yeah,
You always were real good at that, on your feet.
yeah, I always
Snap,
ran away from all the flies, and then when the flies were chasing me, I would turn around and take my fishing pole and just like, reel them in.
Reel them right in.
And then I would show them to Dad. And then that was the day that Daddy died because he ate us, like the fly ate him.
Tragic. First and last time Daddy took a fly fishing.
Yep. Amen.
Ah, to fly or not to fly? That is the fishing.
Yonder flies in your atmosphere.
Doth we catch them now?
Doth we do, Jimbo.
All right, we doth danceth upon the graves of the flies that we fish with. Thus danceth more fisheth.
Into thine air.
Reeleth thy line.
I am reeling it in.
Faster!
Faster.
Faster! Wait! Hold it there, Jimith. Where is doth father?
There, in the mouth of thine fly.
Nay! Nay! Nay, we say! How could they?
With thine mouth.
And to fly Ye shall rue the day that we
shall kill thine flies.
damneth thee to hell.
Yep, that was a rough morning for fly fishing.
It was.
But I think the afternoon was even weirder.
Yeah, remember
How
what
we
happened?
avenged Father's death. How did we do it again?
Yeah, Dodo, you know what happened? I think I remember it right. I was a little young, but I remember us taking the fly that Daddy was eating up in, and we put it onto the fishing pole, and put it into the water, and then we caught a big shark.
Yeah, we did. Yep, because we all know sharks love to eat flies, don't they?
Yeah.
That's the thing. And then what happened after we got the shark on land? Oh, he was so mad, his tail flipped you into the water.
Yeah, it did. And then I saw a lot of flies in the water, and I got really scared because I'm scared of flies.
That does make fly fishing even more complicated, now don't it?
Yeah, it does. Cause then like I saw the fly, like I saw it swimming, and for the first time in my life I started swimming. I never knew how to swim until that moment because I was so scared. I wanted to get away from those flies.
That was a big day for all of us.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, after such a traumatizing morning and difficult afternoon, we wanted a nice, relaxing evening to process everything that was happened. But we didn't get that, did we?
Well, we almost did, but when I tried cooking the shark that Daddy was inside of, with the fly inside of the shark, I didn't know how to cook it. Like, I didn't know how to butcher it, because when I butchered it, I found Daddy and I got really scared.
Yeah, there was a wild day when we found Daddy inside the fly that was inside the shark.
Yeah. And then we started eating the sharks that the fly was inside and Daddy was inside
Well,
the
we
fly.
tried to save him first, didn't we?
Yeah, but
I mean, you did do CPR, didn't you?
I did, but his head was chopped off when I butchered him.
Who's to say if it was your fault, or the fly's fault, or the shark's fault?
I think it was Mom to say, because she kicked me out of the house after that.
She did indeed.
Here's the story of the time we went on fly fishing with our dad.
With our dad.
And it was sad.
It was sad. Now, how do you get a fly out of the shark when your dad's in the fly in the shark? Heart! Your dad free. Keep him alive for me.
Then I looked and I grabbed that fly. I picked him up and I punched him in the eye. Then I choked him and said goodbye.
Sorry, Mom did kick you out of the house that day.
Yeah.
Never let you back inside.
Nope. And then when she realized that you were part of it, the part when we went for fly fishing, when she realized you
Oh
were
yeah,
part
it was
of
my
it,
idea.
since when she realized it was your idea, she kicked you out of the house, and then 60 years later, here we are.
Here we are,
Telling-
same nursing home.
Yeah, telling our imaginary friends the story.
Nancy. Okay, we're gonna wrap this show up with one more round of World's Worst.
What if I wrap you up?
Wait,
That's your business.
Wait, depends on with what. Are you talking like duct tape or blankets?
Why not? Tortilla.
Sadness.
Tortilla shells.
Soft taco.
All right, let's get some workers' prompts. I want what ifs though. Let's get animal. Okay, so let's name an animal. What if animal?
Otter.
Bears.
Platypus.
Bears.
All right, what if platypus? What if platypus did this thing?
Taxes. Tap dance.
What if
Joe
ran for
Connor.
president?
Oh, what if platypuses ran for president?
That hell's already go off.
There will be no national deficit. We'll just put it on my bill.
If you elect me, it's a bad idea. I won't do much.
Reference.
Fuck you.
What? Just keep on giving her.
Be gone.
Who knows what a platypus even is?
I do.
I don't care.
Real creature.
Look, I know it's not normal that animals run for president. Don't lay an egg over it. Come on.
Mr. Puss claims to be a mammal in his election campaign, but he lays eggs. What's the truth?
It is reptile.
Give us deleted scenes from something that's really popular.
Star Wars.
Moana.
Stranger Things.
Frozen.
Family Guy.
Titanic.
Terminator.
More popular.
Harry Potter.
Disney.
Just do Marvel movies.
All right, delete scenes from Marvel movies.
From what?
Marvel movies.
Oh.
No, it's got it. I gotta take the plane down. Oh, an iceberg. Nap time.
Never mind.
Try, Devin!
Delete scenes from sports.
Disney.
Oh, hell yeah.
How about
Disney
that?
movies?
Delete scenes from sports.
It's too broad, guys. We gotta narrow it down.
Yeah.
Deleted it from Lion King.
From the
Deleted scenes from Lion King?
Lion King.
From the Lion
You're
King.
my tatas.
Your dad's dead, kid. Yeah.
Long live the king.
Timon, do you hear Phil Collins music? What are they doing in that bush over there?
This weekend, how sex sent me the ER. Buffalo? World's worst occupation. Give us an occupation. Another section.
Fast food.
RD.
World's worst fast food worker?
Just say RD. Yeah.
All right, world's worst fast food worker.
This will take about 12 hours.
Fast food. Yeah, I'd like to play store. Can I get 105? Can I get 20? 105?
Yeah, that too. Hey, welcome to 10 We're now serving number.
What do you mean you fixed the ice cream machine?
No, I didn't spit in your food. I wanted you to spit on my paycheck.
Fresh, never frozen. Oh! They can count me.
You want to speak to the manager? He's playing in the ball pit right now.
You want to speak to the manager? No.
For the last goddamn time, we are out of Szechuan sauce.
That's it. If the real one won't have me because you're so Christian, I'm opening Chick-fil-Gay.
I'm doing mine now. Mine's stupid.
Yeah, mine too. I'm still gonna do it.
Hi, can I order a hamburger?
Yes, you can. I ate slaw.
Yes, this is definitely real food. Not processed, not plastic at all, I swear. So,
Yeah, let's go. Well, we are 10 world first occupations.
rabble, rabble.
Any other occupations?
Musician?
Actress.
Teacher?
Actor.
Residential director. Wait.
World's worst neighbor. World's worst neighbor.
Yes, I'm gonna blur my music, I'm gonna smoke all my weed because these walls are paper thin and you can smell and hear everything. That's my life. Ah!
Oh,
Go away!
Danger.
it's pretty bad impression.
Heard you needed to borrow some sugar. Sugar.
Hey.
Oh.
I baked you a tofu casserole.
Now you see, the property line actually divides our property up where part of your shed is mine.
Ah!
What's that? Yeah! 5 a.m. is the best time to be mowing my lawn. Thank you!
Dude, get in the dorm. They're breaking up next door again.
All right, so thank you all for coming. We hope you enjoyed the show. Sadness.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, well, that was Jester's the show. Go for it, Ruth. Ruth, do it! Woo!
I'm treasurer for Jesters. And as you know, every club in Alfred State has to collect money for a charity. And our charity is Mary Curiolis, where we collect money for theater therapy for kids with multiple complex disabilities. So today, Corey, how do you use your hat? Thanks. Corey has graciously volunteered to collect money at the back of our small living space using his hat, and we're very grateful for anything that you can give, whether it be $1, 1,000. We're not picky. So thank you for helping us to support this amazing charity, and have a good afternoon. Thank you.
Hey, we gotta do one thing.
What is theater?
We gotta do one thing.
Only.